works better, in my opinion, when you want to integrate other media as far as format. So, what would happen when I use WordPress is that the moment I added a photo, the text would kind of fall out of whack. And because it was free, there wasn't much that you can do about it, and you tried your best, and then it would make it like double the line space, and you would go back in, and I would spend hours just trying to get something done very well. Whereas Blogger, I found, still didn't give me 100% satisfaction, but it was a lot easier. I'll show you, and it still has its the internet. I mean, how ironic that I'm in like multimedia now. But I'll show you some of the reports that I did and how they show up on Blogger. Again, the free software sometimes doesn't give you the best stuff.
Isn't it a possibility you can get like donations for on your blog?
Yeah, you can do that. You can set up
PayPal
for people to PayPal and stuff like that. I'm very familiar with PayPal. Solicit donations from me. PayPal. So, okay. So you'll see here's like the metrics, right? Lets me know this year how many people. I've only had 2 page views. This was a long time ago that I did this stuff. But let me view the blog. Let me see if it pulls up. So there you go, right? So you see how this happens? This is some of the most annoying stuff about the free blogs that really kind of piss me off. Because it's just like, yeah, I understand, but like there's no reason for this, in my opinion, and it happens when I pop in a photo. But the good thing I like is you'll see I have a video down here. Right? And that integrated pretty seamlessly, and it wasn't hard to do. It's just the formatting of the print stuff was a little bit harder to do when you wanted to do sophisticated stuff like this. I don't even consider this very sophisticated, but they have a very rigid, when they were built, they weren't necessarily built yet with the ability to add photos or add photos very well. So you will experience this sort of stuff unless you spend hours and hours painstakingly trying to put it together. And at this point, I've gotten to the point where I'll just pay server fees and have my own domain name and deal with that. Tumblr is, it's hard to use, and I don't like Tumblr so much because they allow like pornography and stuff on there. And so every now and again when I'm like going through, I don't like Tumblr. But Tumblr, I think a lot of what happens is that Blogger, LiveJournal, etc., are usually kind of formatted like traditional news media, right? And over the years, we found that people don't want to read as much text. So they now have gone to sort of the USA News type format, where most of the information is in the headline, and then those articles aren't very long. So if you're someone who just kind of like either likes haiku or can write witty things pretty succinctly, I think people like Wanda Sykes and Tom Hanks are like masters at that, right? Then I think Tumblr and stuff like that works very well for you, right? But I'm this type of